Yo, what is going on? It is the Humble Dreadhound, and we are back here to talk about some Wuthering Waves. My goal, as always, is to save you money. Now, in doing that, we're going to talk about Galbrena, who is coming here in patch 2.7, and I want to help you figure out if her weapon is worth pulling. If you're going to pull for the character, you've already made that decision. There's really nothing I can do to, help convince you or perhaps sway you against it. She's very Dante coded, very Bayonetta coded. You have already decided if you're adding her to your roster. But let's take a look at her weapon and see if it's truly a must pull, or if you can go ahead and skip it for some cheaper options or some other weapons you may already have in your arsenal. Now, let's talk about her weapon. Her weapon is Lux and Umbra. Off the bat, it is a very gorgeous weapon. It's kind of the dual pistol, kind of ebony and ivory like Dante's, weapons here. But the base stats for this thing leveled up at level 90 is insane at rank 1. For the attack, it's 587 and the crit damage is 48%. So it's off the bat a significantly strong stat stick. But let's go ahead and look at the weapon skills. Now, at rank 1 for the weapon skills, the attack is increased by 12% upon dealing echo skill damage. Gain 24% heavy attack damage amplification for 6 seconds. Upon dealing heavy attack damage, gain 24% echo skill damage amplification for 6 seconds. Damage amplification on each attack is capped at 24%. While both effects are active, dealing damage ignores 8% of the target's defense. Now, off the bat, this weapon is an absolute powerhouse, and it is very uniquely made for her. There really is no other character right now that can benefit from what this weapon is giving. It's giving echo skill damage bonus, it's giving attack damage bonus, it's giving heavy attack damage bonus, and it's even ignoring the target's defense. So is this weapon good? Yes. Anyone who tells you that it is not, they're coping or they're looking to mislead you. Okay, now let's get into a couple weapons that I think might work. Okay, now off the bat, when we're looking at some 5-star alternatives for Galbrena, Static Mist here is at the top of the charts. All right, Stormy Resolution increases energy regen by 12.8%. Incoming Resonator's attack is increased by 10% for 14 seconds. Stackable up to 1 time after the wielder casts their outro skill. Honestly, this ain't it. It has a nice, crit rate stat. It is a nice stat stick. It is something you can use in the in-between, but it does not compare. It does not compare in any way, shape, or form to her signature weapon. If you guys remember when we did the video, I had some very viable options that I felt that were either on par or maybe just a little less effective. But in my opinion, this weapon, Static Mist, does not do a lot for her. Let's look at another option here. The Last Dance increases attack by 12% every time the intro skill or Resonance Liberation is cast. Resonance Liberation skill damage bonus increases by 48% for 5 seconds. The Last Dance is pretty damn good. This weapon is going to give you, some good bang for your buck. It also has significant crit damage bonus here. So I do think this is a pretty good contender, but once again, it really does pale in comparison to Lux and Umbra. Lux and Umbra is giving you like 4 or 5 bonuses simply just for existing or doing your baseline rotation. Okay, now one weapon here that honestly I do think is one that you should be aiming for is Solar Flare. Okay, Solar Flare, it's a 4-star alternative here. It gives you a crit rate bonus here, and for the bonus here, It's dealing basic attack or heavy attack damage. It increases by 2.2%, which, you know, scales when you rank it, and grants 2.2% heavy attack damage bonus for 7 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. So this weapon, Solar Flare, I truly believe is her 4-star option. It's her 4-star contender. I think this is one that you truly should be aiming for. But if we're going to cut the cope, if we're going to cut the content creator BS and all that jazz, and I'm just shooting straight with you, if Unk is just talking to you and telling you to truly get the most enjoyment out of this character, I think Lux and Umbra truly is the way to go. Very rarely do I say a character's weapon is a must pull or this is the only option, which I'm not saying, but I think if you are pulling for Galbrena, it is your responsibility, honestly, to get her weapon. In my opinion, if you are not getting her weapon, I'd say don't get Galbrena, especially if you already have like Chung Li on your account, who is a phenomenal pyro fusion resonator. If you already have, you know, her on your account, and you already have like a Lupa and a Brant, and you already have a well-established fusion team, then you're good to go. You're good. But if you're like, yo, my guy, I need to get Galbrena, that you need her on your account, then I feel as though you need to pull for her weapon. It's just too good. It's too good. It's increasing attack. It's increasing heavy attack damage bonus. It's giving you, you know, an increase in damage ignores. So like all around, this thing is an absolute unit. And we know within the gacha space, we're all subject to FOMO, missing out. You guys are going to be on X or TikTok, which you can follow me on, and seeing people with these damage showcases, and you're going to wonder why your character doesn't do that amount of damage. If you're okay with that, Solar Flame is a good option. And once again, Static Mist, it might tickle your pickle. But in my opinion, and I'm being honest with you, Lux and Umbra is the way to go. Now, let me know what you guys think. You know, comment, let me know. Am I coping? Am I leading you astray? Do you guys have an opinion? Is there anything I may have missed? If so, let me know down below. Hit the like button. Let your boy know that you enjoyed this video. Hit the dislike button if you truly are a hater. Make sure you guys hit subscribe and join me. We're live here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, all the good jazz. And you guys can come talk to me as we pull for these characters, as we build these characters, and as we just have damn good fun, which I believe is truly missing in the gacha space. At the end of the day, I love you all. Make sure you guys stay fierce. Make sure you guys keep gaming, and welcome to the House of Hounds. I'm out.